Hey, it's Birdman for Birdman on the Mountain, hanging out here in the Birdman Media Studios. And welcome to all the viewers out there on WMI-TV, also on Sholo TV. We've got a little bit of a different setup. We're working through what will finally be our final setup. We're going to have a 2-camera system now. It'll evolve to 3 cameras eventually. But, hey, starting off this morning, who do I have with me?
My name is Fran Damoto.
Yes.
And I am the volunteer coordinator for Compassus Hospice.
Compassus Hospice. Very good. Nice to have you here this morning.
Nice to be here.
So, I might be tempting you with some White Mountain Donuts.
Oh, no. Thank you.
And we got Port Station Coffee. So, but anyways, kicking it off. So, Fran, what are you coming to talk about today?
Well, I'm coming to talk about the volunteer program. And usually in the community, when I speak with someone about it, the very first thought is that they're sitting next to someone who's dying. And that's very far from. And that misconception, I think, keeps people from volunteering.
Oh, yeah.
And so I thought I'd just come on and I would let everyone know, basically, we have 3 different ways to volunteer. We have the caregiver relief, and that's basically where you go into the home and they're taking care of mom and they need to go to a doctor's appointment, or they need to do a little shopping, or they just need to get out of the house.
Right.
2 hours is usual. That's about the norm. And then we have the visiting the patients that are alone. They live alone. They're in their own apartments, but they're just lonely. They don't really get out. Stop and have coffee, have a chat with them, play a board game, read to them. Whatever, once you do that meet and greet and you kind of get to know them, you kind of know where they're lacking and what they need. And then the bereavement, now the volunteer bereavement, they're helping the bereavement counselor. We have a licensed counselor on site, and we do the grief group, we have mailings, we have bereavement cards, and they would assist in that. The final one is our administrative, and they help me more than anything else with mailings, phone calls, filing. There's lots of filing. And so they just because you're volunteering doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be face-to-face with a patient.
Right.
It depends on what you want to do. We keep you in your community. So if you want to volunteer in the Sholo area, that's great. We've got plenty of patients in that area. So we try to do that. Every once in a while we have somebody way out there. But that's not that often. And you can volunteer as much as you want. We ask for 2 hours, but you can do as much as you want. We have the long-term care facilities in each one of the communities. So you can do private homes, or you can go into the facilities. We usually have anywhere from a dozen up to 15, 20 people that are in these facilities. Go and pop in and see how they're doing. Just a friendly, different face from the nurses and the CNAs and everyone that works there. We do the background checks. Our volunteers are trained and checked just the same as our employees.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Background checks and everything. They go through the full orientation process. They don't transport. They do not dispense medication. They don't do any personal care. And we do have a program that is called our Angel program. And that program is the one that we actually train farther. And that's the one where they sit with someone who is in their 11th hour, is what we call it.
Oh, okay.
And those people, and they are specially trained. There's a special little gene in them, I believe, that allows them to do that with the compassion that they have. Not everyone is cut out for that. But if you want to volunteer, we've got plenty of different things to do.
Very good. Awesome. There's a lot of things that are going on over there that people don't know about. So
Right.
It's good. And it all isn't just about the 11th hour stuff.
No, not at all. Because like I said, there's a lot of people that are out there where they do live alone.
Right.
And just popping by and having a cup of coffee and a chat for 15, 20 minutes, they love it.
Yeah, that can, even at my age, that makes a world of difference.
It really does.
Yeah, we like to interact with humans, don't we?
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that kind of keeps them going, and they look forward to it. And our volunteers do get very close. I have training every quarter that kind of, if people don't understand, like Alzheimer's.
Right.
I have a class on Alzheimer's. I have a class on the 11th hour. We do it quarterly. We have it at the office. We have a great big potluck, or we order food in so everybody eats. And We do the employee appreciation, which is the volunteer appreciation.
Right.
We do that in April, and that's a big thing. Last year or the year before, we actually hired a band and had a barbecue and the whole thing for our volunteers. We appreciate them, and we absolutely show that we do appreciate them.
Awesome. Good. Anything else that you want to tell everybody about?
Golly, no, I think pretty much if you are interested in volunteering for Compassus Hospice, you can call the office, and the office is 368-4400, or you can call my office cell, and that one is 245-9700.
Very good. Awesome. Thank you once again, Fran Damoto?
Damoto.
Thank you very much with Hospice Compassus.
Thank you so
much. I
much.
always trip over that word, so thank you. Hang on, we got another person. We'll be right there in just a sec. Okay, now hanging out, I've got with me Marty Lamar. How are you?
I'm great.
So I'd met your husband around town last couple years, and unfortunately you said he had passed this past year, correct?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. But he had set something up pretty phenomenal in the area, didn't he? And actually, you both did.
It was his idea.
Okay.
Usually, he would say to me, how come when you get an idea, it makes work for me?
Right. Well, there you go.
This time, he got the idea, and it made work for both of us.
Very good. So what was that?
We decided that we wanted to make a difference in the community. We were both retired educators.
Okay.
We found some girls that wanted to make a difference in their own life and in the life of their community. We founded Native Women Scholars Incorporated.
Okay. And what does that do exactly?
We raise funds. We also run a fundraiser once a year. We help local Native women realize their dream of a college education. Our scholarship is just one of many that they go for. But it makes a difference. Some of them don't have to go into debt because of our help.
So you're talking to me, a lot of people think, and specifically you've been helping the Apache,
Right.
Apache natives here down in the
Local
White River
women.
area. And we had talked about it the other day, and you'd mentioned that a lot of people think that they just get a free education.
That's right.
So
There are
what
some
do they get?
schools that offer free tuition, like Durango, Fort Lewis, but it's very costly, as everyone knows, to go to school. Some textbooks are $800.
Wow.
We don't give a full scholarship. The education department of the tribe doesn't give a full scholarship. These girls try for every single scholarship they can, and of course they have to work really hard, make their grades. We always tell them when we interview them, try for as many scholarships as you can. Try for all the small ones.
Right.
Lots of people pass up the small ones.
It's funny to me because people don't realize that small little things all add up and they make a bigger. Everybody always goes for the big prize. I like to say
That's
it, either
right.
in business or everything, but it's the little things that really add up and make things happen, don't they?
That's right. And some of our scholarships could range from $1,000 for the year to $4,000, but they do make a difference.
Right. I mean, you look at it, if it's $19,000 to go to college, 1,000 means now it's only 18. Another 1,000, 17. So it adds up. So how do you get your money to be able to sponsor these girls? Where does that come from?
We go for donations. We've asked for sponsorships for the one fundraiser we do called An Evening of Apache Culture. And that's coming up June 8th. It'll be our 5th one. We hope to have a good attendance, sell tickets. We offer food from Arrowhead Cafe in White River. We're hoping that we'll have more and more interest in what we're doing, and we can help more women. We started out in our first year, 2013, with only one student. It grew to 3, then 10.
Wow.
This past year, we helped 17.
17. Very good. 17 in 1 year. It's
In
not
1 year.
added up to
That's
17.
right. Yes.
Wow. Okay. If somebody wants to help you, or they want to just donate, or they just want to find out for more information, what do they do?
They can call me.
Okay. And your number is?
928-242-7788.
Very good. Awesome. Anything else that we should know about Native Women Scholars or about the event?
Our girls are really being successful. Not only are some of them graduating summa cum laude, magna cum laude with honors, but they're already working in the community. We have a graduate from 2017 who's a counselor at the Rainbow Center on the reservation. We have another who works for Johns Hopkins Center for Indian Health, another at White River Elementary, and we have someone teaching in the Blue Ridge School District that we've helped. So these students are being successful. They are making a difference in their community.
Very good. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time. And we look to have some of the other people, some of the girls actually come on and talk about their experiences, right?
That would be really great.
Very good. Thank you very much for your time, Marty. Appreciate it. Okay, hanging out now. I've got with me Town of Pinetop, Lakeside, Malaina Spillman. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And you're looking at all the new equipment.
It's
Holy crap.
like, whoa.
So
Totally
this is what
different.
sponsorship does. It gets better equipment, so we get better coverage
Yay.
and better
I
stuff.
like it.
So
It's pretty.
yeah,
I feel like I don't know.
we're close.
Like,
yeah,
like I'm totally like professional here.
Yeah, it is.
Not that
it
you
has
weren't
been.
professional
Thanks.
before, but
Well, we're stepping up. It's not like production studio,
Yeah.
like television stuff.
Yeah.
So we got a real television camera now,
Yeah,
and all that kind of thing.
craziness.
Nice stuff.
I like
So
it.
It's nice to have friends in places that can
In
get
high
stuff
places
pawned and
and
come
low
back out.
places,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So, anyways, got some changes to the event this weekend. So
Yes.
it's probably really good that you're here.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
it is Winterfest, correct?
It is. Yes.
Tell me what's going on.
So Winterfest this weekend, we will be having a chili cook-off, and Fat Chance and the Lakesiders will be coming to play.
Okay.
We'll also have 2 food trucks there.
Nice.
So from 2 o'clock to about 6:30, we possibly will have some hot air balloons.
Okay,
but
wind is
that's not super good.
wind is an
for-
issue. So, and we have that in abundance.
We do.
So
yeah, especially yesterday and today.
yeah.
But
So
anyway,
it could be a terror-filled. It could be a terror-filled tether ride.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Come on, go for it. No, probably not covered under the town insurance plan.
probably
I'm
not.
guessing
No.
not. So, anyways, location is.
So we're going to do it at the Nature Center
Okay.
this weekend. So it was going to be at Mount Meadow, just went around the corner. So it'll be at the Nature Center. So most everything will be inside. If it is ends up being a beautiful day and we have beautiful weather, we'll have the patio open and have the food vendors there. And then we also have the dog weight pull contest still.
Dog weight.
So,
pull. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then they are having some events up at Sunrise.
Okay, that was my question because everybody's like going, was it at Sunrise or is it here? And it's
Yeah.
like, that always seems to confuse people.
So we have good relationships with so many people in town, and Ann Grubner has been working really hard to get the dog sled races and everything going back up at Sunrise again. So they are going to have that stuff up there on Saturday morning.
Sweet.
And so there'll be some stuff up there. Unfortunately, Sunrise is not able to do the rail jam contest this year. So that has been canceled. But they'll still have tubing and skiing, and obviously we're going to have some awesome new fresh snow.
Good stuff.
Yeah, head on up to Sunrise and then watch the dog sled races and hit the slopes for a little bit and then come down and have some chili.
Cool. Is there a charge for this weekend's event in Pinetop Lakeside?
No, there is absolutely
charge.
free. There is no charge. The only charge is to the chili cookers. It's $25 to enter a team. You have till
Piece of
Wednesday at 5 p.m. to enter. And make your chili there. Everything except beans has to be prepared at the venue. So you can do your beans the night before.
Can do the beans the night before. Awesome. Once again, Malaina Spillman with the Town of Pinetop Lakeside, and I'm still getting used to the little
I know. I
changes
keep
of
watching
screens.
it. And,
So
yeah.
very cool. Hey, go check it out, and we'll see you there. Hey, that's going to be it for this week's Community Shout. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you're sharing this out to all your friends. I really appreciate that. It's available, of course, on the Birdman Media Network, on WMI-TV, and also Sholo TV. You can't share it there. And we do have a podcast version as well if you just want to listen to what's been going on. If you've got anything you want to come in and talk about, just come on in Tuesdays at 10 a.m. That's right here at the Birdman Media Studios, located right next door to the Hub. I'm Birdman reminding you, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.